Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the new way of learning. I'm Mom Christine, and I will be your English teacher this morning. When writers develop ideas, they use words that will help them in conveying thoughts more clearly and properly. This is what we call grammatical signals or transitional signals. For today's lesson, we will focus on the use of grammatical signals that the writer used in shifting, developing, setting up, or summarizing a set of ideas. The most essential learning competency is use appropriate grammatical signals or expressions suitable to each pattern of idea development. General to particular, problem solution, claim and counterclaim, cause and effect. Our enabling competencies are 1. Use appropriate modifiers. 2. Use appropriate logical connectors for emphasis. Let us begin in doing Let's Connect. Look for connection among words flashed. Using these words, try to guess the correct term from the jumbled letters. When writers develop ideas, they use words that will help them in conveying thoughts more clearly and properly. This is what we call grammatical signals or transitional signals. Note that these signals can be used in multiple patterns of idea development. Let us do learning task 1. Read the sentences carefully, then connect the sentences into one statement by using the following words. Primarily, for instance, however, as a result. How do the words, when used, change the meaning of the sentences? In writing an essay or any write-ups, you may not notice but you are using different patterns of developing an idea. These patterns are unique from each other and depend on what is your purpose in writing. When you write, you can compare and contrast terms or come up with a solution in a problem. Bear in mind that these types of ideas can be found all together in one selection. When writers develop ideas, they use words that will help them in conveying thoughts more clearly and properly. This is what we call grammatical signals or transitional signals. Note that these signals can be used in multiple patterns of idea development. Cause and effect. A cause and effect write-up looks at the reason for an action or an event, then the results. For this reason, cause and effect selections are sometimes referred to as reason and result essays. They are one of the most common forms of organization in writing. Take a look at the following examples. She chose to be a social worker because she wanted to serve the people. The parents believe in providing quality time to their children. As a result, the children are all successful in their different fields of endeavor. writing statements showing cause and effect relationships, the following grammatical signals can be used. Claims and counterclaims. Claim is just a fancy way of saying that you're stating your main point. In a formal paper, you might say something like, "It is necessary for me to obtain a new cell phone." Claims are not just opinions. A claim tells what you think is true about the topic based on your knowledge and your research. A counterclaim is just the opposite of a claim. In a more formal way, she might say, "Your current situation does not require a new cell phone." Counterclaims are also provable and supportable by reasons and evidence. In writing statements showing claims and counterclaims, the following grammatical signals can be used. One of the most important things to remember in reading and writing is to understand the different grammatical expressions. These expressions or signals are important to be able to connect and achieve a good flow of thoughts. They basically serve as structural keywords to help the readers know exactly the points or ideas present in what they are reading. Also, it serves as a bridge for the writers to create deeper connections between the text and the reader. Your next activity is analyze the following sentences. Underline the part of the sentence expressing cause, meanwhile, double underline the phrase stating effect, and circle the grammatical signal being used. For learning task number 3, analyze the following sentences. Underline the part of the sentence expressing the claim. Meanwhile, double underline the phrase stating counterclaim and circle the grammatical signal being used. For learning task 4, supply the cause and effect needed in the chain based on the given connected statement. Write your answer on the blank figures. Supply the claim, counterclaim needed in the chain based on the given connected statement. Write your answer on the blank figures. For learning task number 5, in your previous activity, connect the given statement to the idea you have written by using grammatical signals. Combine the two phrases and write your answers on the chart below. For your final task, read the following statements. Write CE if the idea developed in the statement is cause and effect, then CC if it's claim and counterclaim.